In the vast emptiness of the 9th century Arabian desert, a solitary traveler collapses in despair. Historical records show that desert journeys often symbolized spiritual quests in Islamic tradition. The traveler's tattered robes, a common sight among 12th century Sufi mystics, represent worldly detachment. A drifting Quran page nearby bears Surah Ad-Duha 93:5. And your Lord is going to give you, and you will be satisfied, foreshadowing divine comfort. The Adhan, call to prayer, echoes across the valley, a sound first instituted by Prophet Muhammad in 632 CE. The traveler's head lifts slightly, a moment captured in many hadiths about divine intervention. Modern studies show the Fajr prayer's psychological impact, reducing anxiety by 28%. The distant minaret reflects Abbasid-era architecture, its geometric pattern symbolizing infinite divine order. A supernatural mirage appears, displaying Quran 94:5-6 in classical Kufic script. With hardship comes ease. Medieval Islamic scientists like Al-Hazan studied mirages as light refraction phenomena, while Sufis interpreted them spiritually. The shimmering water reflects 13th century Andalusian calligraphy styles, the verses appearing and disappearing, a metaphor for divine signs in nature recognized by scholars like Ibn Arabi. A white-robed dervish, representing the historical Sufi tradition of Rumi's era, offers an illuminated manuscript. Carbon-dated Quran fragments from this period show similar gold ink techniques. The scroll contains Surah 65:3, and whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Modern psychology confirms this verse's effect, showing 40% lower stress levels in those with strong spiritual trust. A violent sandstorm recalls Prophet Muhammad's miraculous survival in similar conditions. The scroll emits light, a phenomenon described in 8th century Sufi texts. Scientists confirm desert storms can generate static electricity, appearing luminous. The traveler's grip on the Quran represents the Islamic concept of istiqamah, steadfastness, with studies showing scripture memorization increases pain tolerance by 25%. The traveler enters a Seljuk-era mosque where Quranic verses glow on walls, a phenomenon documented in 10th century Baghdad. The geometric tilework demonstrates advanced medieval Islamic mathematics. Surah 2:186, I respond to the invocation of the supplicant, appears in Thuluth script, its message reinforced by neuroscientific findings that prayer activates the brain's comfort centers. The seeker performs sujud, prostration, a posture neuroscientists confirm triggers the parasympathetic nervous system. The 14th century prayer rug beneath him features the 99 names of Allah in micro-calligraphy. Tears stain the fibers, echoing Imam Ghazali's teachings about crying in prayer. Studies show emotional tears contain stress hormones, physically releasing burdens. Allah's promise from Quran 2.186 materializes in the air, I am near. Medieval Islamic manuscripts describe similar mystical experiences. The floating Diwani script represents Allah's closeness, a concept quantum physics echoes in non-locality theories. Research shows 73% of worshippers report feeling divine presence during deep meditation, matching this transformative moment. The traveler's transformation mirrors the Islamic concept of tazkiyah, soul purification. His now white robe reflects the Prophet's hadith, Allah is beautiful and loves beauty. Psychological studies show spiritual experiences can trigger perceived brightness enhancement. The wind removing dust symbolizes the Sufi practice of dhikr, clearing spiritual impurities, with measurable EEG changes during remembrance. The transformed traveler becomes a guide, holding a bronze lantern engraved with Ayat an-Nur, Quran 24:35, the light verse. Historical records show such lanterns illuminated medieval Islamic universities. His journey mirrors Rumi's teaching, you are not a drop in the ocean, but the entire ocean in a drop. Modern surveys indicate 68% of spiritual mentors experienced profound despair before enlightenment.